What's up, YouTube? You guys here with my Shaddoll deck that I've been messing around with. I did get all the cards for it. I finished it a little while ago. I've been kind of messing around with it. I brought it to locals the other day. I changed the list a little bit since. I went X and 1. I lost in the first round to Hat because wiretap and D-Prison really hurts. Um, but I've made some changes that I think are going to help this deck a lot. My other matchups were like, I played this random deck, some scrub kid, and then I played against my friend who was playing Black Wings. Game 3, made a Leo, I Dark Hold, and proceeded to wreck his shit. And then round 4, I played against another friend who was playing Dragon Rulers. I ended up 2-0ing him. Game 1 was really nasty. I had to use like everything. And then game 2, he went first, passed, didn't do anything. I drew into like double shadow games. I set those in like some monster. He set a back row and ended, and then I proceeded to OTK him because all he had was a breakthrough skill and a hand of monsters that he probably would have OTK'd me if I didn't OTK him. So, but yeah, it was pretty nice. So I'm gonna show you the list. I'm not gonna explain it too much, but like I said, I have changed it a little bit since locals. But yeah, still the 3 Falcon. I like triple Falcon, triple Hedgehog, triple Dragon. I might take this down to 2. I don't know. 3 Lizard and 2 Beast. Just preference, you know. It's just how I like to play the deck. This deck definitely still has some evolving to do. I know there's like that one card out there that no one's thinking of yet that's going to make this deck really good, but that's probably like some old card. I don't know. It's probably one of those. But yeah, this deck is still kind of sleeping at the moment, but I still think it's really good. And then I decided to play Mathematician and Felice. Felice, I never did anything with her. I just dead drawed her, and it was bad. But Mathematician was great. Just Mathematician, dump Lizard, and then dump something else to wreck you. And then he's so much better than Armageddon Knight. I know a lot of people like Armageddon Knight, but he's better. He's a spellcaster. He's level 3, so you can do a bit more with him. Well, the level doesn't really matter with him, but you can make Armades with him, which is really nice. And I mean, he has like Card Trooper. If he dies, you get to draw. So a lot of people were afraid to attack him. And with Armageddon Knight, like if you Veiler him, Phoenix Chain, whatever, like he's just a 1400 monster. With Mathematician, if you Veiler him, he can still get me a draw. So he's really nice. And when the next set comes out, Shekinaga, oh yeah, the Earth one, he's gonna be great. But I like Mathematician. Fury Bandit's really good too. I was testing him a lot, and I still like Curry Bandit, but this was working a little bit better. One Cephalon, I played this at locals. I never made it, but there were like a lot of times where I could. I just didn't draw it. Was the issue. So, but I still like him. I don't like the White Dragon, Black Dragon. It's kind of stupid, and I don't really like artifacts in this deck either. So, Cephalon. Double Veiler. I might take this up to 2. I haven't really decided yet. It's really, really good. Or take this up to 3. It is really, really good. And then this guy who he was pretty good. And then spells 3 fusion. I kind of bricked a lot with this card, but I don't want to take it down. I've seen some people play 2, but I don't really want to do that just because I feel like 3 can sometimes be too much, but then again, like 2 is probably isn't always enough. Because I mean, I know you can recycle this, and once you have 1, it's pretty much have it. But like you need to draw this card. You just need to get to this as fast as possible. Lance, this is to solve D-Prison problem. D-Prison is a pain in the ass with this deck because like you have a window, but you're afraid to attack with it because they might have a D-Prison. So Lance is just like whatever. Fuck D-Prison. Lore for drawing, Foolish, Dark Hole. This was good. And Shadows, Warning, Bottomless, Tarantula, Compulse. Compulse is kind of for the mirror, although I'm like the only one at locals who plays this, who has this deck. Although my friend is almost done with it. He's building the deck. I wasn't playing this at locals, but I put this in Emptiness. This card's pretty good. I mean, with Winda, it's just kind of win, because Winda just never dies, and this thing is just always there. But it's pretty good. It wrecks like everything. This card, it's like one of my favorite cards in the deck. Definitely the best trap in the deck, hands down. I pulled off a couple OTKs with this card. Well, this card helped. I didn't not like specifically with this, but this card really helps. Can occasionally OTK, and it just you use so much advantage. It's crazy. Anyone who says not to play 3 is retarded, because you absolutely need 3 of these cards. And then Core, which I never really made any plays with. I never really needed it. It was just kind of there. So my side deck is a lot different than at locals, but this is just what I have now. It's a lot better. Crow, third Veiler, just in case. Super Poly. I don't really need to explain any of this. 3 MST, Needle Sailing. This card is stupid. Rivalry. 2 Light Imprisoning. Basically, against like Light Swarms and Legions and stuff, you can pretty much side out your light monsters, because I mean they don't really do anything. Well, Felice is pretty good, but like these guys, they don't really do anything. So you can just bring in like Light Imprisonings and Super Polys, and it wrecks. And then this card for like control decks and just or not really control deck, just kind of rogue decks, because you need to be prepared for everything. It's good against like Gears and stuff, because people still like that deck. So good. And then the extra 2 Winda, 2 Construct. This is really all you need. I don't know. I've seen some people play like 3 of this and 2 of this, or 3 of this and 2 of this. I honestly, like, if you were gonna play 3 of any of these, you would play 3 of these. But I don't really recommend it, because it's just space in your extra deck. That's just kind of, you're gonna want to play other stuff. And again, when the next set comes out, I know that's not for a while, but once that happens, we're getting a Gristle and Shekanaga, so you're gonna want at least 2 more spaces open. So you gotta think about that too. Although not really right now so much, because it's like 3 months down the line, but still, these cards are insane. And the synchros are made. This was the only synchro I ever made. On Saturday when I went to local. This is the exact same extra deck I played, and I only use this card I used this card like 3 or 4 times, and it was the only one I needed. It's so broken. Goyo, Tempest, Arcanite. I actually picked up another Arcanite. I was like, yes, because he's going up. First, because he's playable. Black Rose, Spark for Felice, and this plus Winda equals GG, and Leo because you can Leo sometimes. And then I never made an XYZ, but you just have these in case you want them. So that's the deck. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I really love this deck. I know it's not amazing right now. I understand that. But I still really like the way it plays. It's hard. It can be really difficult to play against, especially if you don't draw your side cards, which happens a lot. And even if you do have Shadow Imprisoning, I have answers, like, you know, for days. So, but like I said, this deck is still kind of sleeping. It needs an extra kick to wake it up. Also, I hope you enjoyed the new intro. I made that specifically for this deck profile, because, I mean, they're puppets, because, like, I don't know, sometimes this deck is, like, Master of Puppets. Yeah, but I actually really like the intro, so I'm probably going to keep it. So, yeah, that's everything. Let me know what you guys think. I'm probably going to be coming to you with some discussion videos in the future, just because, I don't know, I recently got a new job, so, and the car ride to and from my house is, it's not far, but it's far enough where I can make, like, a 10-minute rant video. It's actually probably like 20 to 30 minutes from my house, so I can make a nice discussion video while driving, which is always a good idea. So, thank you, MCole40. So yeah, that's exactly what you guys think. And actually, I should probably have a discussion video via the car tomorrow, because that's my first day of work. So, yeah, that's gonna be fun. Thanks, guys. Peace.